Teachable Machine is, as the name suggests, a Google product um, which is aimed at teaching anybody how AI works. And it does this by allowing you to play with advanced learning models, which have been simplified into a way that allows you to well, you're teaching the machine itself, but at the same time, you're learning how it works and seeing the output. So for educators and students, what that means is this is a platform you can go onto, you can directly interact with, and you can see how AI works. So that allows you to then not only play with AI in the moment, but also to go away afterwards and talk about the ethics of that. So for an educator, you might want to talk about how algorithms, will bias certain outcomes based on perspectives of input and what data sets are being utilized to create those outputs. And there's actually really useful tools on the site created by MIT for teaching specifically that have printables and sort of breakout examples. One of them involves a peanut butter jelly sandwich and deciding which is the best peanut butter jelly sandwich and looking at how the AI decides that, and then playing with what led to that decision. What makes a better one. Whose perspective says this one's better than that one, and so you can really get into it with the students. But to go back to the tool itself, it's very simple to use. It uses either images, sounds, or movements, and it will detect something you program it to detect and something else, and then it can detect the difference. So essentially, you could upload a picture of yourself. You hit record, you let it take a few photos, maybe different angles, and then you program that as category one. Then you add another category, you hold up a pet, you do the same, and you set that as category two. Then when you activate this, you see yourself, you'll see the percentage chance that it is category one, and then you lift your pet up into the camera, and you'll see the percentage change to category two. So you can see the algorithm learning and adapting. So that's really helpful because you can actively play with that and see how the artificial intelligence takes what it's learned and it applies that to make judgments essentially. Um, but it's also helpful because you can take the code away from that. So then for more advanced students, they can use that code and put it into apps creating whatever they want. They might want this movement creates fireworks on an app screen or something. The creativity, the possibilities for creativity here are pretty huge, and it's putting a very powerful artificial intelligence tool from Google in the hands of everybody, and it's totally free. And this code is readily available and easy to access. So it's a very exciting proposition, and it's useful for for playing with and teaching across a broad range, really. And it's totally free. There's no data, no sign up, nothing. Just go and have a play with it.